morning children, welcome back. I am Meena Sharma, your computer teacher. Today I am going to teach you lesson number 1, Generations of Computer. So children, last time I taught you the lesson number 1 only, but the topic was History of Computers. Today my topic will be Generations of Computer. Before starting of the generation of computer, I would like to ask some questions to you. Okay, so be ready children. Okay, my first question is, you can write the question in your copy also. I have written answer also along with that, but you have to think over it. Who invented the first supercomputer and when? The answer is American Seymour Cray in 1960. Okay, you can write down children. You can take your time. May I repeat the question? Who invented the first supercomputer and when? The answer is American Seymour Cray in 1960. Second question is, who regarded as the father of disk drive? I am repeating the question. Who regarded as the father of the disk drive? And the answer is Reynold B. Johnson. And the answer is Reynold B. Johnson. Now children, the third question is, who invented UNIVAC first? The third question is, who invented UNIVAC first? And the answer is J. Presper Eckert and John Macaulay in 1951. Who invented UNIVAC first? Answer is J. Presper Eckert and John Macaulay in 1951. Now children, some full forms. Last time also I given you in a homework some full forms. The first is ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. This is for the revision children. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer. The second is ADVIC, Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. The second is Electronic Discrete Variable Automatic Computer. The next is UNIVAC, Universal Automatic Computer. Universal Automatic Computer. Now children, the next question is, who called the father of computer? The next question and the last question is, who called the father of computer? The father of computer is Charles Babbage, as you all know that. Okay. This is some oral kind of questions, and now I would like to start our topic, generation of computer. Okay children. In 20th century, electricity was invented, so computer began using electronic power. This led the rapid development of the computers. Let's discuss how the modern computer evolved generation of generations. So children, we will start from the first generation of computer. Okay. The computer that we developed from 1942 to 1955 were called first generation computer. The first generation computer used vacuum tubes. A vacuum tube consists of a glass bulb and wire. The wire used to carry data in the form of electronic signals. This is the vacuum tube children, as I was discussing about this. A vacuum tube consists of a glass bulb and wire. Can you see the vacuum tube children? The wire used to carry data. The wire used to carry data in the form of electronic signals. Now children, we will discuss about the ENIAC computer. See, this is the first generation of computer children, ENIAC. Okay. Okay. ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was the first generation computer. ENIAC was the world's first general purpose electronic computer. So, in first generation, we developed the ENIAC, UNIVAC and ADVIC. Okay. Now we will talk about the ADVIC. ADVIC was a program storing machine. Unlike the ENIAC, we could store large amount of data. Now UNIVAC first. was the world's first commercial computer, children, capable to handle both the number and the text data. Okay. Now we will talk about the second generation of computer. You can see now, second generation of computer starts from the 1956 to 1964. Okay. You can see. Now you tell me, children, can you see the transistor? Yes. The second generation computer used transistor instead of vacuum tubes. The second generation computer became much smaller in size. Also became the faster and the cheaper. In short, we can say that transistor is very small in size. That's why you use transistor in place of vacuum tube. So the computer size also become smaller and cheaper. Okay. Now children, this is the third generation is going on. Third generation starts from 1965 to 1975. In that generation, we were using the integrated circuit. In that generation, we were using the integrated circuit. Integrated circuit made computer faster, cheaper, smaller than the second generation of computer. Okay. Now, integrated circuit were introduced during the development of the third generation computer. As an integrated circuit, OIC, is as small as a transistor, but it can work as fast as thousands of them. Integrated circuit made computers faster, cheaper and smaller than the second generation of computer. We use less electricity and few are mistakes. Okay. Here we will talk about the fourth generation of computer. Okay. In the fourth generation of computer, the computer developed since 1975 up to the present are called the fourth generation of computer. The fourth generation computer use microprocessor. A microprocessor consists of a small silicon chip on which thousands of circuits are placed. The fourth generation computer are smaller, portable and cheaper. They use less electricity and produce less heat. Children, here now the fifth generation of computer. Fifth generation computer are most advanced computer. Okay, is totally depend on the artificial intelligence. See, scientists are now trying to develop fifth generation computer in a way that they can think on their own. This is called artificial intelligence, AI. Robots work on this technology. So that's why we are calling this is the fifth generation of computer. Okay, children. So children, I have completed the generation of computer. Okay. So I am revising your topic, the types of computer once. Okay. So we will start from the supercomputer. Supercomputer are the most complex computer. Supercomputer are used by the people who need to process complex, large amount of data. Supercomputer are used to solve complex numeric problems, make forecast and analyze scientific or engineering problems. As you can see that supercomputers. Now we will talk about the mainframe computer, children. Mainframe computer are very large and expensive. They have powerful process and very large memories. Hundreds of people can work on a mainframe computer at the same time. So now we will talk about the mini computers. Mini computers are smaller and cheaper than mainframe computer. Okay, mini computer can process large amount of data. Okay, children, and we can do the hundred of people can do work on a mainframe computer at the same time. Now we will talk about the microcomputer. Microcomputer is one of the most common computer. They are used for the business, at school, at homes. Only one person can use them at a time. They are also called the desktop computer or personal computer. So children, these are the... So I have completed the chapter 1. I would like to give you one worksheet on the behalf of this chapter. So children, here you can see the worksheet. In the worksheet, I have given some long question, short question. I will read all the question aloud right now, but I will give you the sheet for homework in a PDF. So you don't worry. Not to worry to write the questions and all. I will read aloud all the questions for you once. Okay, children? Okay, be ready. Okay. So children, here are the worksheet. The first question is fill in the blanks. HAL box also given there. The HAL box hints are abacus. The first point is abacus. Now second is 1671. Third, microprocessor. Fourth, super. And fifth is ANIAC. Now I am reading aloud for you. Number A. A part is blank dash is known as the first calculating machine. Okay. Dash is known as the first calculating machine. Second, Leibniz calculator was invented in the year dash. Leibniz calculator was invented in the year dash. In fourth generation computer, dash are used. D part, dash was the world's first purpose electronic digital computer. Dash computers are mainly used for space, researches, weather, forecasting, etc. Okay. These are the fill in the blank, children. Now the second question is answer in short. The first question, who invented the difference engine? B part, how many strips were there in Napier bone? C part, which type of computer is used to forecast weather condition? D part, name the first calculating device. Question number 3, answer in detail. Define Pascaline, who invented it? B part, explain why Charles Babbage is regarded as the father of computers. These two long answers given there, children. I know you don't have the book, but you can take the help of Google also for this answer, and I explain you. So I think you are able to do that. So children, this much for today. Thank you, children.